Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Getting the day started off trying to fix the new BRZ. This tire's been going flat. Unfortunately, we had there's like a chunk of metal stuck in the sidewall of the tire. Now, of course, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna run it like that. I'm gonna have to replace this tire, not only because it's on the sidewall, but because this tire was actually driven on when it was flat. So it kind of destroyed the whole inside wall of the tire. That'll work out. At least move the car on the shop if need be. Not a very fun way to start out the day. Brand new Michelin tire needs to be replaced. But on the brighter side of things, today we are going to tear down the STI engine, figure out exactly what's going on there, see what all we need to replace. My hope is that it is just one single piston. Could be more, could be probably not less. So we got to pull off the whole intake manifold. I don't know if I'm gonna pull that side head yet. I probably will, just to make sure everything is good underneath that head. But pull off the intake manifold, all the timing stuff, turbo, and then we can pull this head off. Ready for carnage?
I'm ready.
Hold this shit. Kind of scared. It's solid compression, so it can't be that bad, right?
Guess we'll find out.
Okay, that's not... What? What's going on here? Why do we have no compression? Oh. What? They cracked the sleeve? There's no fucking way.
Oh yeah.
Holy.
Is it right there? Oh yeah. It does look like that.
This went from literally $100 build to like a couple $1,000s in like 2 seconds.
Ugh. Oh no. I gotta get a picture of that.
Holy fuck, dude.
Call Bader.
Damn it, Bader.
I want to see his reaction.
Cracked a sleeve, making no power.
Oh god.
Bro, that's what detonation does.
That sucks.
At least the piston's fine.
Yeah.
I wonder if
$100 piston's fine. Your whole block's fucked.
Bro. I was like, why does the piston not look that bad?
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of pitting on it. But
And then you looked up.
let's see if he can guess what's going on. See how smart he is. If he answers.
What's up?
Hello, guy.
Hi.
So, I need you to guess what's wrong with my motor.
Yes, huh?
Yes.
Well, judging by how much smoke was coming out of that oil cap, my assumption would be something to go with blow-by and ring related.
Okay.
Or piston. Why?
If I told you it cracked a sleeve, what would you say?
There's no way, though. If it cracked a sleeve, then it would have coolant issues. Like, it would have been white smoke and coolant.
Bro, the sleeve is fucking cracked.
What?
Yes.
Dude, well, I mean, that tells us the detonation was real, but I guess maybe that would make it for more tolerance on that cylinder for the piston. You know, like it's out of ground, so that explains the blow-by, because the rings actually weren't fully seating in that cylinder, but it must have not cracked enough to go into the coolant passageway.
It must not, dude. Yeah, it's cracked. I'll send you a picture in a second when I get off the phone. Yeah, right on the top of the fucking sleeve, it's split.
Well, bud, that's that detonation we were talking about.
It must have been detonation. Fuck that spark plug.
Yeah, dude, that's... Well, I have another case here if you want.
Is it standard bore?
It's standard bore, just berry busher it out and put some 995s in it.
I wonder if these pistons are fine. Or this one.
I'm sure the pistons are fine, but then you're going to have to get a block board out to match them.
Yeah, it takes forever.
No.
Okay.
Where you could probably grab this one for me, and it's the gay part is you have to order another set of pistons, but I bet you'd be able to berry bush it and just throw some standard bearings in it and roll it.
Yeah, I might consider that. Okay, well, let me pull these pistons.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I've just never seen a sleeve crack and not go into the coolant passageway.
Yeah, I agree.
That's pretty insane, my guy.
I know. I'll send you a picture.
Send me a photo, and I got it here if you need it. So.
Okay, is Monday good for Jared's car?
Yeah.
What time? Anytime?
Morning. That way you have all day.
Okay, sounds good.
Just 10.
Okay, we'll see if Jared can wake up on time that day.
Yeah, no problem. Just let me know.
All right, appreciate it, bro.
No problem, bro. See ya.
Later.
Do you want me to keep rolling?
I gotta fucking get a flashlight up for this. Yeah, it's just that one. Could I just weld that bitch? Let's see if it actually went into all the way through. Dude, that's on a car that's making no power.
Yeah,
that's some serious detonation.
So
No, it didn't split it because of fucking boost. It split it because it's gay. That's pretty fucking crazy. What was I seeing yesterday? I swore when I looked in the plug hole, I saw it pitting everywhere.
maybe it was just dark spots.
There's a tiny bit of something, but not much. Fuck. This thing was supposed to be done like on Monday or Tuesday.
It is now a couple weeks to get the block. Oh man.
Well, I'm gonna spend the next few hours. I gotta completely tear this motor down. I'm curious to see if the pistons are good. If they are, I'll probably just end up replacing that one. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, to be honest. You guys probably heard Bader on the phone. He does have a spare block there. That's a 99.5 mil. This one's 99.75. So I could always just order new pistons and run the 995 bore. I don't know. Let's just tear this thing down, see if there's any other damage. And then either way, this is probably gonna be a few weeks out till this motor's back in the car. I was actually gonna get this motor back in like Monday. I'm filming this Friday. We were supposed to have all the parts here Monday to get this entire thing back together, get a few miles on it next week and hit the dyno again and turn this thing up to the moon. But of course that's not gonna happen now. Really sucks, really bums me out that we ended up cracking the block, but life goes on. We will get her fixed. And in the meantime, we can work on other cars. All right, we got it all torn down. I didn't find anything too interesting. Here is the piston. This is actually the exact area where it's cracked, where the block was cracked, right where I'm shining the light. Piston looks perfectly fine. I might end up replacing it just to be 100% sure. It's like $120, I think, for the new piston. Of course, all the other pistons are perfectly fine. And then here's the block. We've got about a 1/2 inch crack. That light doesn't really help. Look at the big old crack. It's pretty gnarly. All right, I'm gonna throw this out there right now. If anyone can get this thing bored from, not this block, but I'm gonna grab a spare block that Bader has. Shout out to Bader, love you, bro. I need to get that thing bored ASAP. The place here locally is like 3 to 4 months out from getting anything bored, which is outrageous. So if you know of a shop in the Spokane, Coeur d'Alene area, or I guess I could ship this block out, it's not too heavy, that doesn't have a crazy wait time, please let me know. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. The plan for this engine is just to completely redo everything. I'm gonna drop the heads back off. I know the heads are fine, but just to double check, I'm gonna drop them back off, get them gone through, get the crank repolished. I know the rods are perfectly fine. All the bearings look perfectly fine. Of course, I'm gonna replace them, but it's just gonna be a complete new build from the ground up because I don't wanna like skip on something minor. For example, like the heads, and potentially have like a leaky head gasket or just something stupid like that. So I'm just gonna redo everything that we just did 100 miles ago and be more careful this time. Don't do nothing stupid. Lesson learned: when you're seeing negative 12 counts of feedback knock, you should probably chill out a little bit. It is what it is. Nothing we can do about it now except rebuild it, learn from our mistakes, and move on with life. I do need to get everything cleaned up. I don't think I'm gonna do that today, but what I am gonna do, because of course this car is gonna come off the lift for probably a few weeks, depending on how long it's gonna take to get a block board. I do need to get the whole underside of this thing clean, so I'm just gonna pull out the 10 and I'm gonna get all of that oil pressure washed off. There's oil literally all over the bottom side of the car from the AOS overflow tube. It's everywhere. So let's get all that cleaned up, get the shop cleaned up, and tomorrow we're gonna be working on a car that I know a lot of you guys are excited about. Stay tuned for that, but in the meantime, let's get this thing cleaned up, get the shop ready for a different project tomorrow.